Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin. Good morning. My name is Sarah, and I will be your examiner today. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Good morning, Sarah. My name is Alex Johnson.
Thank you, Alex. And what should I call you?
You can just call me Alex.
Great, Alex. Now, let's talk about where you live. Can you describe your hometown?
Yes, I live in a small town called Maplewood. It's not very big, but it's nice and quiet. There are some parks and a few shops. I like it because it's peaceful.
That sounds lovely. What do you like most about living there?
I think I like the calmness. It's not busy like a city, so I can relax. Also, people are friendly, and I know many of my neighbors.
And how long have you been living there?
I have been living there for about 10 years now. I moved when I was a kid.
I see. Now, let's talk about your work or study. Are you a student, or do you work?
I am a student. I study computer science at university.
That's interesting. What made you choose computer science?
Well, I really like technology and computers. I've been interested in it since I was young. I like to create things, like apps.
What do you enjoy most about your studies?
I enjoy learning how to code and solve problems. It's fun to make something work when it didn't before.
How long have you been studying computer science?
I've been studying it for about 2 years at university.
Now, let's move to your hobbies. What do you do in your free time?
I like playing video games and reading books. I usually play games on the weekends.
What kind of video games do you enjoy?
I like role-playing games where I can go on adventures. They have good stories and are fun.
And about reading, what kind of books do you like?
I enjoy fantasy novels. They are exciting and different from real life.
Right. Now let's move to part 2. I'll give you a card, and you will have 1 minute to prepare. Here's your topic. Describe a memorable event in your life. You should say what the event was, when and where it happened, and explain why it was memorable.
Okay, thank you.
You can start speaking now.
One memorable event in my life was my graduation from high school. It happened last year in the summer at my school. The whole ceremony was very exciting. My friends and family came to support me. We wore caps and gowns, and there were speeches. When I received my diploma, it felt amazing. I worked hard for this moment, and it felt like a big achievement. After the ceremony, we had a party at my house, and my parents made a cake for me. Everyone looked happy, and we took many pictures. This event was memorable because it was the end of a big chapter in my life and the start of a new one.
Thank you, Alex. Now, can you tell me how you felt during your graduation?
I felt very happy and a little nervous. It was a big day for me.
What do you think you will remember most about it in the future?
I think I will remember the speeches and the time with my friends and family.
Okay, let's move to part 3. Do you think having memorable events is important in life?
Yes, I think they are important. They help us remember good times.
Why do you think people like to celebrate special events?
I think people celebrate special events because it brings happiness, and it's a chance to be with friends and family.
What kind of events do you believe are most memorable for people?
I think events like weddings, graduations, and birthdays are often very memorable for people.
Okay, and do you believe that technology has changed how we remember events?
Yes, I think technology has made it easier. We can take photos and share them online.
In what ways do you think social media affects how we celebrate events.
Social media makes us want to show off our events. People post pictures, and it can be good or bad.
Thank you, Alex. That's the end of the speaking test. You did well. The candidate, Alex, demonstrated some strengths in fluency and coherence, managing to convey ideas clearly, although with some occasional hesitations. His responses were relevant, and he managed to speak without significant pauses, which is a positive aspect. In terms of vocabulary, Alex used appropriate but limited range of words. He conveyed his thoughts adequately, but there were moments where more varied vocabulary could have enhanced his responses. Grammatical accuracy was fair. However, he made several simple mistakes which affected the overall clarity of some sentences. Pronunciation was mostly clear, although there were some minor issues that sometimes made it challenging to understand him fully. Considering these factors, the estimated band score for Alex's overall performance falls around 5.0. To improve, he should focus on expanding his vocabulary and practicing complex sentence structures to express his ideas with greater clarity and precision. Additionally, practicing pronunciation can also be beneficial. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.